Hey, it's Jaleesa here. The topic I'm going to talk about today is something that it's really nerve-wracking to me. And a lot of people say things that they don't realize when they say this. What does "you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl" mean to you? Because clearly I'm dark-skinned, brown-skinned, whatever you want to call it. And I don't think that we should be put in a category because we're dark-skinned. Because I rarely hear someone, if ever, hear someone say, "Oh, you're pretty for a light-skinned girl." I don't ever hear that. So why is it every time you see a pretty dark-skinned girl, that's the first thing you say? "Oh, you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl." Or if you're big, "Oh, you're pretty for a big girl." I never hear you're pretty for a skinny girl. So why is it that we got to be pretty for a big girl or pretty for a dark-skinned girl? Why can't we just be pretty, or why can't we just be equal to everybody else? You know, I'm not a twig. I know I'm not a twig. I'm not light-skinned. I know I'm not light-skinned. But that don't make me less pretty than the light-skinned girl or less prettier than the skinny girl because I'm different. Like, I haven't seen two people that are exactly the same. And even if you look at twins are not the same. DNA is different. You know, so there should be no way for us to be classified as, "Oh, you're pretty because you're dark skinned. Oh, you're pretty because you're light skinned." Oh, I'm sorry, that's right, they never say that. Or you're pretty because you're a big girl. I mean, we're people too. I mean, you know, there are a lot of big boned women in this world. There are a lot of voluptuous women in this world. Just because you have big breasts and a big butt don't make you fat. You know, it makes you proportioned. You know, and I think that's where a lot of people get that mixed up, because they look at America and think that if you're walking around 25 pounds, that's what it's supposed to be like. And it's not like that. Like, you can't put a stereotype on everybody. I mean, we're all different, and especially being African American, we're all different. You know, we're all different body types, all different shades. Because honestly, there's really no dark skin or light skin. You got dark skin, you have dark skin, you have medium skin, you have light skin, you have pale skin, you know, you have a bronzy skin. You know, black people have so many different shades of color that it should not be, "Oh, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl." But I'll let y'all know like this. I'm not pretty for a dark skinned girl. I'm not pretty for a big girl. I'm just pretty. And that's the way that I hope everybody else that's dark skinned or big boned or however you see yourself, if you're skinny, if you're light skinned, I just hope that everybody sees themselves as pretty. Not pretty because you're this, or you're pretty for this. If you're pretty, you're just pretty. If you're gorgeous, you're just gorgeous. I mean, you can't put a title on that. And I think that us as Americans and just worldwide need to stop putting a label on people. Like, you can't, like, especially how you look. You can't say, "Oh, you're pretty for this, you're pretty for that." I just think that people need to stop putting labels on things and just look at things for what they are. If you're pretty, you're pretty. You don't have to explain nothing else. But once again, Jaleesa here. Again, this video was on dark skin versus light skin. I just think that we need to stop judging each other. Because at the end of the day, you are only what you feel and not what everybody else feels. Okay? Peace.